What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Say it again now. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. I'll say it again now. Alright, from the beginning. We're going back in this yard. Oh, I hear something. What? Hello? What? Where are you? Who are you? Well, what? This is a job for cat person guy. Oh, the light of our studio is on here. Is that Sam? I don't know. I hear the cries. I hear the cries. It is a nice, beautiful morning, just like yesterday. What a beautiful morning. Well, I don't know where it is. I was looking for my cat Lily, but we're not gonna do coffee here today. Well, because I got all my peanuts, sunflowers, bread, all that kind of stuff yesterday. It's just like, I don't know. I gotta change the letterbox. I go there, in the treatment. It's all about the treatment. I was in business for a long, long time. And when you're there, you have to leave all that behind. You're there. Yes, it might be minimal. It might be meaningless to you at times. You're there. You're at this job, but hey, I listened to this gentleman before the Sabbath show. He's like a financial wizard and stuff like that. And these people call up and they're like, "How you doing?" And he's like, "Better than I deserve." Anyway, I kind of messed up yesterday on a few things on the show, but that's normal. You know, life is long and all that kind of stuff. But I was trying to do a skit from Radio X, and it's Sage. She's alternative. Host of a radio station. If you ever play San Andreas, then you have your Radio X. You have your K Dust. You have your Radio Los Santos. You have Bounce and all that. But Sage, because I was on the airplane and everything. So I was thinking about Rubio, because Rubio was overseas for a while, and then he did an interview with Jake Tapper, and he was saying how he just doesn't match up with Trump and everything like that. And I find all that just very hard to understand, because it's all about the people. We had Bernie Sanders do a speech in Oregon. I don't know, somewhere, maybe near Washington, something like that. I don't know. Oregon, is that even a state? I don't even know anymore. Like I see this America, and it's all about like taking each state and either making it red or blue or yellow or orange or green or apple or strawberry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is that the people can get along with one another. And how can we do that when we have all this divide? I didn't really want to say this, and I know a lot of people are not going to believe me, but yes, in 2008, I was in human services. I was just about to go back to college and everything, and I did. And in 2009, I was like had my I was well on my way to get my bachelor's, and I'm working in the field, and I'm at a job. I mean, jobs are not easy, especially that field. I don't know how I ended up in that field, but I was there, you know. And I'm sitting there with all these people. It's human service, And I was even reading a book, one of my old school books, about cognitive and crisis and all that kind of stuff. And I listened to this financial expert. People are calling up. They're saying, "What do I got to do? What do I got to sell? What do I got to do? Whatever. I just want to make it." It's like, coming up on almost 4 o'clock here in the east, 1 in the, no, yes, 4 in the east, 1 in the west. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting confused about the time, I mean, because that's what they're doing. Like, it's just we're missing out on common sense. Common sense. And I'm reading the book, whatever. I'll get the book later. I know it's cognitive, and I know I gave my all in college, but there was a lot of things I missed because I'm reading the book, and it was about the hotline, crisis hotline, operators, and the kind of calls they deal with, like especially in the morning. And then there was this other thing about about road rage. When does it happen the most? I guess between 5 and 6 in LA. Anyway, we just gotta use common sense. People will call up, you have teenagers calling up, all these hotlines, just making crank calls. And this is not a crank call. This is not a reality show. This is real life. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a